So Dave, for years, has been saying, I love McDonald's. Bring back the damn Danish on the breakfast menu. That's Dave's rallying cry. Yeah. He is so into this Danish that if you lived through the 70s and early 80s, you saw them steam that and put it on a plate for you with an icing drizzled over the top.
You saw it. Chris Demm, you saw it.
Yeah.
That was my Sunday morning thing.
Did you ever have one?
No.
Cinnamon and what?
Apple.
Apple. Okay. One cinnamon, one apple.
And I don't want any emails, and I don't want any messages on any of the socials about the Danish is back at McDonald's, because it's not.
No. It's a cheese Danish, right?
It's cheese, it's round, it's small, it's overpriced, and it's bullshit.
This is a larger square Danish that is steamed and is so hot you can't even touch it when you first get it.
That's right. Burn the roof of your mouth, and you wanted it.
So Dave found the only commercial in existence, period, that mentions the Danish.
Shows it.
It shows it. It's a woman who works at McDonald's, clearly in the late 70s, and she's doing a commercial. She's dressed as they used to dress in their uniform, and they actually show Dave's Holy Grail, the Danish, on the tray.
At McDonald's, we're fixing a hot, delicious breakfast just for you. Fresh scrambled eggs, hot cakes and sausage, our own Egg McMuffin, lots of Danish pastries. Try them. At McDonald's, we do it all for you.
And Chris Demm said it gave him all the feels because it's exactly how they all used to look. Those
the workers had to wear those little smock-looking outfits,
paper hat, and everything.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I thought, memory serves. I never worked at McDonald's, but I knew a lot of people who did. It seems to me that each McDonald's that we would go to in different parts of town had different color uniforms, and I don't know how they decided which team would wear.
Yeah,
blue, red, brown, whatever.
Well, I grew up in a 2 McDonald's town, but we only went to one because it was closest to our house. Very rarely to the other, so I don't know if they coordinated or not. But I remember those old, what did you call it? A frock?
Smock. Yeah.
And do you think now, it seems like the retro thing is in. What if McDonald's went back to like wearing those and just doing it the old way? Could a restaurant get away with? I mean, keep the modern conveniences,
more
but
polyester.
Look old, look retro. You're gonna have
we
that,
want you to sweat in here as you make food.
You know, have it look like that.
A less breathable fabric.
Yes, yeah, with the paper hat.
It's cheaper just making a McDonald's T-shirt and giving one out to all the employees and giving them
its price.
Well, some of them wear like golf shirts, right? Like the managers.
That's the managers.
My sister worked at McDonald's, and she had rotating uniforms, just like you're saying. The one she didn't like, they had a brown one.
Yeah, my buddy Dave wore brown a lot.
She did too. And it had like the golden arches around the sleeves and, of course, the golden arch on her chest.
Well, I had a roommate in college that worked at McDonald's. Every time he came home, man, he just...
The smell.
Smelled of grease.
You can't imagine.
Well, I worked barbecue. And if you work in there for several, and then you get off work and you go around somebody else, they're like, man, you
What are you, a hush puppy?
You do have that grease smell.
Yeah.
You know? But I just wonder if a McDonald's said, we're going to take the tact of looking like they did in the 70s and 80s with the paper hat.
That's really appeal to the boomers.
With the Polynesian.
Oh, McDonald's is going the other way.
Not Polynesian, polyester.
Sorry, with the polyester. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
We're in Polynesia.
It's a different restaurant. I
do have some questions, too.
Yes.
Dave sent us this commercial via YouTube at 2:18 a.m.
I didn't see
that. I didn't realize that.
My question is, Dave, is your girlfriend alive? Because this kind of erratic online behavior is normally done after a murder.
That's true. They would bring this up.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Well, I'm definitely going to show him I didn't kill her because I was online looking at McDonald's commercials at 2:18 a.m.
I was emailing my friends.
You see, officer, I couldn't have killed her. I was looking here.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you ever had a Danish from McDonald's?
Let's go get one.
Yeah.
They used to steam them.
Objection. Relevance.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Yeah.
You should
You're
serve
not supposed to look at the time on my emails, Biggs.
The next day, your lawyer say, we've taken the liberty of bringing in a Danish for each of the jury members. Just pass those around. Everyone gets their own.
I'll have cheese.
Speaking of boomers, there's a guy going viral today. He's elderly, and he took his first ride in a driverless car. And he was so impressed by it.
How elderly? Be careful with these terms.
75,
Okay.
maybe more. I saw him. I'm saying early 80s, maybe. And he was saying that this was the time of his life.
Look at that guy. He didn't know what to think. A Jaguar. You know what these cost? Jaguar? Ha! What is happening to this world? You sure this ain't a cop car? How in the world, Amanda? This made my day, Amanda.
Me too.
This made my day. If older people could afford it, that'd be good for us old fogies once we lose our license, or even when we don't.
That's his daughter, Amanda, that got him a ride.
Sounds like a cartoon.
In the car.
These old fogies with a license with a driverless car.
I love it.
The future's wonderful.
I love it.
You've made my day. Are you sure I'm not being taken downtown and being arrested?
Just peed myself.
Absolutely wonderful. And
He seems so happy.
the childlike joy
Yes.
of a man in his 80s who's in a driverless car. He never thought. Who'd think?
I never thought I'd see the day.
Who would think? Who would have? If they told him 80 years ago you're going to see a driverless car? Come on now.
Self-admitted old fogey.
That's right. He said that's what he is. He watched and then in amazement, and then he rode in the car, also in amazement. Now on the other,
Are these the ones that catch fire and burn for 4 days? Yes, Grandpa.
That's right.
Yes, that's the lithium.
Those are the ones. It's those damn lithium batteries. They do burn for 4 days. You cannot put them out. That's your Tesla. That's your battery-operated car. A Vancouver man, other end of this now, accidentally got into someone else's Tesla and drove off with it using the app on his own phone. It opened another Tesla that was similar that was parked near his. And he got in and drove, apparently, for a few miles and then realized, wait a minute, this is not my
This
vehicle.
is not my beautiful Tesla.
Not his, it's somebody else's. This is the guy.
I start driving it. I noticed there was crack on the windshield, and then I called my wife. What happened to the windshield? Next message was, you are driving the wrong Tesla car. I think there was 2 Tesla cars which are parked side by side. And because I was in a hurry, I jumped into somebody's car. I was surprised how I was able to drive somebody else's car.
Does seem a bit of a flaw that he was able to get into the car and then drive the car away, even though it wasn't his.
What's Tesla say?
No comment from Tesla.
Well, we've gotta say
we've
something.
reached out for Tesla. He said the other Tesla driver told him he was able to get his number because he printed out on a document which was in his car. It had his phone number on it, so he called the other Tesla. I said, I think I'm in your car. And that's exactly what it was. The Tesla app is designed to provide access to the person's Tesla as long as the phone and the vehicle have connectivity. From the app, owners can also lock and unlock the vehicle, manage climate control, all of those things, and find the nearest charging station right there on your app. But it does seem they should have some sort of protection on somebody accidentally getting the wrong Tesla.
Yeah, that's a design flaw.
So he calls his wife and says, "When'd you crack the windshield?" She goes, "What are you talking about?"
I bet that's Biggie's favorite detail.
Oh, yeah.
The wife.
What did you do to my car?
Yeah. Because I doubt it was that calm either.
Yeah.
What the is this?
You cracked the...
Oopsie. That's my car. You cracked the windshield. The guy
You know
says,
what these things cost?
he says he called 1-800-TESLA, but they haven't gotten back to him yet.
No, they don't call back.
He's emailed them, and they have not called back, so he has not heard about this yet.
I mean, that's. I think I don't know much about Teslas, but I mean, isn't 99% of that taken care of through your phone?
Yeah.
Yes, I would think so.
Like that's how you unlock it. That's
Yeah.
how you start it.
Yeah.
That's how you do almost everything.
Yeah, but shouldn't there be something where that you can't get into somebody else's?
Should just be paired to your vehicle.
I
only.
mean, there are other cars and vehicles out there that start with your phone,
Right,
That,
that do it
aren't
that way.
Teslas.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, though. Yesterday, I was coming into work, so it's very early in the morning, and I'm stopped at a stoplight. Here comes old Johnny Tesla up next to me, and it's like, he looks over at me, like, let's go. Yeah. And he's like, let's go. And I was like, all right.
Let's go.
He's looking over at me. And boy, he took off with some speed now. And I was trying to keep up. Now I was in the yak.
Yeah.
And I was trying to keep up with him, and he got ahead of me. I was like, I didn't want to race.
What's that electric motor?
Anyway, is that what's that?
I said, was it our coworker?
No, God, he doesn't get
No.
it. No. But it was
Not that early.
No, it's a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit early for him. But he was right next to me, and he looked over at me like, "You ready to go?" And I was like, "Hey, whatever."
And he took off.
Yeah, he took
Did the 2-eye point?
He did.
Two
Yeah.
fingers at his eyes, then you, and then the road.
And,
Now, what you didn't see was him run out of the battery, run out
Well,
around the
right.
corner,
Exactly.
and you just kept chugging and
That's what I'd like.
putting along.
That's right.
With an oil trail.
I bet the
That's right.
cops watching you were like, let him go. This is sad.
This is a joke.
Like that old boomer that drove the driverless car.
Yeah, we got to report us some street racing. It appears to be an old Acura and a Tesla. Is this a joke?